Every parent's dream is to have their sons or daughters become doctors. Today we are visiting one of the most exceptional doctors in Manafa district. His name you will know a little bit in a very short while. If it's your first time to see me, my name is Lynn Zabu and this is Lynn Zab's World. I bring you all the inspirational stories. If you need to learn something, if you need to enjoy something, yeah, this is your right place. If it's your first time to see me, just hit the subscription bell. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much. So today's story is very interesting. We are visiting a doctor who is not just a doctor. He's a humanitarian. He's saving lives. He's giving people hope. He's rebranding what a doctor should look like, or what doctor mean. He's not just healing people who are sick, but also giving them hope. We are in Manafa district in Masaka sub-county or county, and the village, I failed to pronounce it. So he's going to be visiting us. With me here, this is his premises, and he's going to be showing us around. Come on, let's go. Hi, Dr. Amsam. This is a hug for boys, when they are banging each other like. So, Dr. Andrew, I have heard so much about you. Would you please do me the honor of introducing yourself to my audience?
Okay, guys, it's a pleasure, first of all, to be on your channel and also meeting you in person. I've been watching your videos, but we had never met in person, so I'm very happy to be on this channel. I'm called the Wefafa Andrew, and I'm a medical clinical officer. I am from Manafa, but I do a lot of things in many areas, not only Manafa. I do medical work, major charity where we treat people. I also do the singing. I do gospel songs and to be specific, worship songs. Yeah, so those are the major things that I do, and I am also a YouTuber.
And a farmer.
And a farmer,
what
yes.
haven't you done in this life?
Yeah, we have tried to do everything as long as it can sustain us and help to sustain other people. We just do that.
What is your YouTube channel? Because I want people to follow you up.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is called Andrew Wefafa Medical Videos.
Oh,
yes.
Andrew Wefafa Medical Videos.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn about medicine and how to be a good doctor, you know, not all of you are good doctors, eh? You run to her channel.
Yes.
So I've been hearing so much about you, and we visited a school briefly, and we saw a very interesting child, and the kind of love that child showed you told us so much about you as a parent, as an adoptive parent. How did you come in contact with that boy?
Yeah, that boy is called Ben, and I think I met him 3 years ago while we were doing community outreach activities that we usually do here, moving to different communities, teaching people about health, and those ones that we find when they are already sick and they need help, we go ahead and offer them free health services.
Right.
So while I was attending on the old lady who was having hypertension and then another child who was having diabetes mellitus, they told me about a certain boy who was suffering, Ben. So I went and met him. By that time, he was in a very terrible state, a lot of pain. He had the multiple wounds on the legs. They were smelling. And I was told he was an orphan because he had lost the mother. And by that time, he didn't have even what to eat. He was not at school. So I had to come in and help him with the problem by that time of the wound, because that was the current problem by then. But then later I realized he needed more support. And later I realized that his problems were beyond just the physical pain that he was having.
Right.
He was depressed a bit. The nutritional status were very poor. He looked a bit stunted. He was having a lot of problems. So one day visit or just treating was not enough. So with time I had to work on the permissions, and I started staying with him because the father had denied him because of his condition.
And tell us your name. What is your name?
Ruringa Ben.
Owinga?
Ruringa Ben.
Ruringa.
Yes.
Which class are you, Ruringa?
P4 class.
You are in P4.
Yes.
What do you study in P4?
From there, another school, Erigon.
You came from Erigon to here?
Yes.
What did you study from there?
P3.
You studied P3?
Yes.
Oh, that is very brilliant. How do you call Mr. Wafafa?
My father.
Oh, you call him your father?
Yes.
Since when? Since when?
Because they was to tell him for me the leg, to clean for me, to do for me surgery, everything, to buy for me, or to take for me school. Yes, he's the one.
So now he's your father?
Yes.
I think now I should be your mother, don't you think?
Yes, of course.
It's very nice to meet you.
Yes.
Do you like the school environment?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be a doctor?
Even me, I want to teach another people.
Oh, you want also to treat other people?
Yes.
Oh, this is so good. You're going to make a very brilliant doctor.
Yes.
Do you have sisters?
Sister. Yeah, one.
One. What
Yes.
about brother?
Brother, no?
No, you don't have?
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. Now, you know there are people watching me all over the world. You now have like 1,000 plus brothers all
Yes.
over the world.
Yes. Thank you.
You're so brilliant. May God bless you. How about the leg? How do you feel about the leg?
Okay, now, okay, pass it. Pass it, man, just here.
Here?
Only here. Here, now, there's a good doctor telling for me here is good.
Whee! So you use this. What is this for? They put medication there?
Yes, even medicine.
Oh.
As I talk all these years, I've never seen the father, though I was told he's near, but he gave up on him because of his physical condition. So I had to take him up. I started staying with him, and I had to start taking care of everything that concerns his well-being. I took him to school, and then we started the treatment that we are still doing up to now.
When I was talking to him, he said he gets treatment morning and evening. How is it affecting you financially? Do you have some kind of aid? How do you go about that constant medication?
Yeah, so we have already invested a lot in the surgery, and like he said, we spend in him a lot of money buying antibiotics,
Right.
and the regular wound dressing, because you have to dress almost every day. So you don't invest in him less than $100, should say, or $360 per month in his treatment alone. But how we get this money, we do a lot of activities as the organization. We have started some ventures that are giving us support, like the milling project, but we also have subscribers on the YouTube channel,
Right.
who are very supportive. They pay YouTube membership fee. We have people who are following my other accounts, like the Patreon account, where they pay for content. So that enables me to plan for many activities and also support this child. But we also have some kind people out there who may watch us and send money directly to help. Yeah, so that is how I go about this.
Right. Wow, that is a very inspiring situation, because you have no idea how many people out there who are being kind, and people who actually need kindness.
Yeah.
And if you are one of those people that donate to his channel, that are there for his cause, I salute you. Thank you so much. May the mighty Lord bless you.
Amen.
What inspired you to be a doctor treating people for free? Because they tell me you move up to Tororo, wherever, offering your services for free. Why?
Yeah, what inspired me is actually the situation that these people are going through, and like it's not very different from what I went through.
Right.
So I have been in a place where I was sick and I didn't have medication because my parents couldn't afford the better medication at that time. I have been in a place where I was neglected by health workers. I have felt all the pain that people who are suffering go through. And one thing that motivated me to go for this course, I wanted to do something, because I had faced a lot of things in my life, sicknesses, but you know, God helped me. So I didn't want to see that ongoing. So I just wanted to be able to do something, and that's why I wanted to be able to be a health worker who will be able to talk to patients in a kind way, who will be able to help them like someone who is one of them.
Right.
Because I don't just look at patients as just patients, but these are human beings.
Yes.
These are people like me, because I have also been there, and at a certain time I may be a patient again. So I want to just try every day, think of new things, better things that can make people's life better. So I just wanted to elevate the suffering that people were going through.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Thank
Guys,
you.
isn't he kind? Like, I am always impressed to meet men in your situation. It's usually women who go down to that road. But when I meet a man with that kind of mindset, except he's married. Anyway, so I've heard that you look after other children. How many children do you have in total under your care, and are they all staying here? Because I can see you have a very beautiful compound. There's a lot of vegetation around. Do those kids stay here? Tell us about the other children.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I saw that boy like 3 years ago. So the time we established this year, the organization actually we just made 3 years in July 17th. So
3 years.
Just 3 years. We don't have yet like many structures to house all the people that we are helping, but we have a lot of people under our care. The number of patients that we have helped, I can't number them, because we have done medical camps helping over 2,000 patients. We have the orphans, over 250 orphans, who we are feeding at school. We pay everything for them, majorly food. That is what we are handling right now, depending on the resources that are available. We also have children who are directly under our care.
Yes.
Most especially those ones who are sick with chronic conditions, those who have conditions like malnutrition, but we take care of them from their homes.
Right.
Yeah, for now, but we have plans that are ongoing, like putting up a clinic where we will be able to take care of those patients within the clinic that we are putting up.
That is very interesting. Guys, isn't he amazing? I am very inspired. Like the fact that you you chose to be a doctor and then chose to do it for free says so much about the person that raised you.
Thank you.
Do you have your mom?
Yeah, I have my mom. And
What's your relationship like with Mama?
I think my relationship with my mom is excellent. I have learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
She's a very kind lady. She's a role model. While we were growing up, her story was also, it's a long story that I cannot go into, but she said that while she was growing up, she wanted to study so hard, but by that time, the father was not educating ladies.
Okay.
So she wanted to, if she really wanted, they refused to teach her. She used to sell bogoya to get fees. So she pushed her up to a certain level, but she pushed herself up to a certain level, but she couldn't handle it. But then she said that, please, if you get a chance, study and help people. So she always emphasized the studying and helping people. So that also helps me a lot to do something good for other people when I have a chance. Yeah, so the relationship is really excellent.
Yeah. You want to know how he may treat you? Because there's no guarantees, but
Yeah.
if he's going to treat you nicely, check the relationship he has with his mama.
You're
You have
right.
children of your own?
Yeah, I have a child, a baby girl.
Right.
Yeah, she's called Christine.
Oh, okay. Christine, I'm sure Christine has a loving dad. And where we are right now, what do you use this space for? Like, what is this space for?
Yeah, so this place, it's an administrative place for the organization. We have the office here, and like you saw, renovations were ongoing, painting. We wanted to increase our capacity for accommodating patients. So other rooms inside there, we have very many rooms that are going to work as wards for patients.
Right.
For our daily clinics, because we have been doing outreaches and we have also been doing regular camps, but now we want to see people on a daily basis.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why we are increasing we are trying to increase our patient like structures where they are going to be. Yeah, so that's why we are trying to see that we put them here. Yeah,
man, we have people doing things. So why didn't you do it in any other, why didn't you put it in any other region in Uganda, but in Manafa specifically?
Yeah, so in the beginning when we started doing these activities, I started from Gulu, but after finishing, I think that was in 2019, was in Mbale Regional Faro Hospital for voluntary work.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of suffering, and I needed to do something, but of course, it always becomes easier to do work starting from where you are, then you move. So by that time, we started doing activities in areas where you can easily do without facing challenges. So I started work from here, but then we have extended in other districts like Mayuge. We have patients there. We have patients in West Nile.
Yeah.
So we have also activities in West Nile and in other areas. Our plan is to reach most parts of this country and even extend further across to Kenya and other countries in Africa where people still have these challenges. But we do things according to the resources that we have.
Right. How big is the team? I'm sure you don't work alone, but just to give us a picture, how big is your team?
Yeah, the team,
the people you're working very closely with.
Yeah, I have, I would say, a team of around 10 people in different areas who are mainly like leading some areas, but we also work with the community in areas like agriculture and others. So we have the whole community to work with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on where we are doing the projects from.
Right.
Yeah.
So guys, that's Mr. Andrew. I was dying to just bring him to you. I've been on his channel and seeing how amazing he is. And if you know, on this channel, we live for kindness. We've done a lot of things, but he's doing a lot of things as well. So I hope so far you are liking this video. Why am I stammering?
You're good. Just go ahead. You're good.
Anyway, guys, if you do have any question for Mr. Andrew, please leave it down here. And if you have anything to say, to suggest to, reach out to him on his channel. Are you okay with us leaving your number on the screen?
I'm very okay for anyone
All
to
right.
have my number.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are happy you hosted us. Before we conclude, what would you like the world to know about you? Except that you are very kind. Except that you are a doctor. What other thing do you think we should know about you?
Other things that maybe other things that I do, like music. I love music.
Yes.
I love gospel music, and most of the time I sing it in Lumasa.
You sing for us.
Yeah.
Sing for us.
There is I don't know which one I can sing. Okay, there is this one that goes on. Wele siri fasisho uli sindu si huisaye. It is something that says, God receive the glory, let creation sing praise to you. Or let the whole world worship you, something like that. And then there are very many. There are very many, but someone can find them on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah? Right. Now you know where to go. And I think he should give us a collab.
I'll be glad. Yeah, if we sang together.
If we did somewhere in the corner in a spirit of singing.
Yes.
Definitely should work on something.
Yeah, so the things that we do here, there are very many. We have the outreaches that we carry out. We also launched a skills center with one of our subscribers. I think he came from UK. We launched, you'll be able to see down there. In this skills center, we have someone that we paid from town who is teaching women, young girls and boys life skills like sewing, all at a free cost. We have bought for them the sewing machines, I think over 15 of them, and they all learn from here. We also have a milling plant where we do milling for the community at a very reduced price to be able to have money to pay electricity, though sometimes even the money that they bring in is not enough to pay the electricity. But what we wanted was to make sure that life is simple for the villagers. For example, outside they were milling at 250, we were milling at 100. So it was measured to just help, also to limit the numbers, because we can be overwhelmed if
and
it
also
is
not
totally
to make
free.
them lazy.
And we wanted this project to be able to sustain itself. That's what we need, self-sustainability.
Right.
We also do farming, where we have coffee. Those people who have been following my channel know that we have planted over 10,000 coffee trees. We believe that in future they will be able to give us funds to run our organization work.
Right.
We also have bananas. We also have a poultry farm where we get eggs that we use to feed our malnourished children. Right. So we use the milling house to make also flour for giving the malnourished children, and then we add the eggs. We also bought some few cows. With time we are planning to expand on that project also, to be able to get us milk for these children.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite a lot of things that is going
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
That is quite
So,
a lot.
mm,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sham, cut,
Those
let
are-
me do. So I believe I'm not the only one inspired. I'm not the only one. You are all inspired. So let's rush to his channel and check out his work. Let's not just rush to do his channel. We can use this to learn a few things. As Team Linzabu, we are also trying to come up with our own strategy on how to come up with foundation and all that. We're in the process. We are copying this slide, so we are coming. But guys, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Andrew. Thank you so much for hosting us.
You're very welcome.
We can't wait to host you as well in Kampala one day when you come.
Thank you.
And from me to you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Shout out. Hey, English.
It's okay.
Anyway, I'm sending my greetings to Shami Vlogs, who is behind the camera. Thank you for being a very good videographer and a beautiful travelment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.